Good morning everyone, and thank you for being here today. We're going to dive into a critical topic that affects organizations worldwide: understanding and combating organizational fraud. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore the different types of fraud, their significant impacts, some notable cases that highlight the risks, and, importantly, effective strategies for prevention and detection. Let's get started on this important journey together. Organizational fraud refers to deliberate deception or misconduct carried out by employees, management, or even external parties, with the goal of obtaining unauthorized financial benefits. One common type of this fraud is asset misappropriation, which includes acts like stealing or embezzling company resources. Another key area is corruption, where bribery or kickbacks are used to influence decisions in favor of certain individuals or groups. Lastly, financial statement fraud involves falsifying records to mislead stakeholders, which not only damages trust but also distorts the true financial health of the organization and impacts critical decision-making processes. Understanding these different forms helps us recognize the various ways fraud can undermine an organization's integrity. Organizational fraud has a massive impact worldwide, leading to financial losses estimated at around 5% of annual revenues globally. To put it in perspective, the ACFE's 2022 report highlights that the median loss from a single fraud case is about $125,000. What's striking is that these fraud schemes often go undetected for roughly 14 months, giving perpetrators ample time to cause serious damage. Certain industries, like banking, government, manufacturing, and healthcare, are especially vulnerable. This is largely due to the complexity and high value involved in their operations, which unfortunately makes them prime targets for fraud. Understanding these points is crucial for appreciating the scale and seriousness of organizational fraud. Let's talk about some of the most notable cases of organizational fraud. First, the Enron scandal in 2001. Executives at Enron manipulated financial statements to hide the company's true financial health, which ultimately led to Enron's bankruptcy and a devastating loss of $74 billion in pension funds for employees and investors. This case really highlights the severe impact of corporate dishonesty. Then, in 2016, Wells Fargo faced scandal when employees, under intense pressure to meet sales targets, opened millions of unauthorized accounts. This unethical behavior resulted in fines totaling $3 billion and serious damage to the bank's reputation. Lastly, WorldCom in 2002, which inflated its assets by an astonishing $11 billion. This massive fraud led to one of the largest bankruptcies in American history, showing just how destructive false financial reporting can be. All these examples emphasize the critical importance of transparency and accountability in organizations. Organizational fraud can have severe consequences that affect multiple aspects of a business. First, the financial impact can be staggering, with losses that range from thousands to even billions of dollars, severely damaging the company's bottom line. Beyond finances, legal consequences are another major concern, as organizations may face hefty penalties and regulatory sanctions, which can be both costly and harmful to ongoing operations. Another critical effect is the loss of trust. When fraud is uncovered, investors and customers often lose confidence, which can be difficult to rebuild. Internally, employees are also affected, morale tends to decline, and in some cases, job losses can occur as a result of the fallout. Lastly, reputational damage is a significant and often long-lasting issue. A tarnished reputation can impair future business prospects, making it challenging to attract new clients or partners. All of these consequences highlight why preventing fraud is absolutely essential for any organization. To effectively detect and prevent fraud, organizations take several key steps. First, they implement robust internal controls and conduct regular audits to spot any irregularities early on. Next, they establish whistleblower hotlines that offer protections for those who report suspicious activities, encouraging transparency. Another important measure is performing fraud risk assessments to identify vulnerabilities within their processes. Employee training plays a crucial role as well, with a focus on ethics and compliance to ensure everyone understands their responsibilities. Organizations also leverage forensic accounting and data analytics technologies to uncover hidden patterns that might indicate fraud. Finally, maintaining strong corporate governance and a leadership team committed to integrity sets the tone for the entire organization, reinforcing a culture that discourages fraudulent behavior. Organizational fraud is a serious threat because it can lead to significant financial losses and even destabilize entire businesses. To effectively combat this, it's crucial to focus on proactive detection and prevention, rather than just reacting after fraud has occurred. Building a strong ethical culture within the organization plays a key role in discouraging fraudulent behavior in the first place. Finally, maintaining continuous vigilance and commitment from all levels of management ensures that these efforts remain consistent and effective over time. Together, these elements are vital in protecting an organization from the damaging impacts of fraud.